Hey guys, what's going on? It's Corrupt, back again with another great commentary. First I just want to start off by saying that I've been getting great responses on the Improving Your Game. We're up to 5 episodes now and we're done with all the guns, but don't worry, there's plenty more to come in this season. Trust me, there's a lot more. And also, this is from when I was trying to get my Type 95 gold, so please don't hate on the fact that it has an ACOG scope, because it looks really stupid, I know. It was just as bad to use it as it was to see it. So, yeah. Anyway, into the commentary. I just have a couple things I want to go over first. And that's going to be, I was thinking about doing this thing where, for you guys, like maybe once a month or once a week or something, where I actually just, like, get my group of people together that I usually play with, and just do a live comp for like an hour. Just record like an hour straight of just, you know, live recording. I'll record audio, I'll record video, you know, all that stuff so you can hear their reactions, you can hear mine, and just upload it. Just, you know, even if I happen to be doing really bad for some games or something, you know, I'll just take an hour straight and just upload that to YouTube, see what happens. Or like a couple games, maybe like 2 games or 3 games or something. I don't know what you guys want to see, what your opinion would be of that, if you'd like it, if you dislike it. Let me know. Let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of curious as to what people would think of that. You know, if it's something you guys want to see, I'd be more than happy to do it. And, well, if it's not something you want to see, then, well, I guess I won't do it. But yeah. Next thing on the list, and I'll go over that again at the end, just so that you guys remember when you're looking to leave comments about everything I talk about, because a lot of people actually do that, you know. They leave comments about like everything I talk about in the video, and I love seeing that. It's awesome. But anyway, next thing, the main part of this commentary is going to be talking about the death streaks. So I'm sure you guys all know what death streaks are. I'm sure we've all been on a death streak, some more than others. As I hate getting on death streaks. It's like my least favorite thing. Like when I'm on a death streak, I'm like, God damn it, I hate this. It's like really bad. But anyway, so yeah. So I want to talk. A lot of people will ask me like, okay, well, what should I use? Because there's like Dead Man's Hand, Final Stand, which are, you know, well, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty much better. they're pretty much better than the other ones. They're pretty solid. And I actually just noticed this just now watching this commentary. But on that little crane thing that's up in the sky, there's a burning flag hanging off of it. It's horrible. Anyway, I thought I could make it past that. Anyway, so death streaks. I want to go over each one. Talk about its positives, its negatives, and then come down to what I think you guys should use. So the one that I actually use the most, but I might be changing soon, is Juiced. Main reason is because I don't feel like changing it. But also, it's actually a really useful death streak. Because if you guys think about it, most of the time when you're going on these hard death streaks, or at least most of the time when I am, I'm probably getting spawn trapped. That's one of the roughest times to go on a death streak, is when you're getting spawn trapped. It's hard to get out of those, and you can stay on the death streak for a while. And if you're getting spawn trapped, Dead Man's Hand might not help. You know, that explosion from miles away, that probably won't help you that much. You know, it's not that great. But Juiced is something that I really like using, especially if you're getting out of spawn traps, because you can run super fast. And there's something people they understood this in Black Ops, they understood it in Modern Warfare 2, but for some reason can't handle it in this game. And that's that, like getting right up in people's faces, people seem to not be able to handle it. I don't know if you've noticed that, or I mean, I have trouble a little bit with it too, not as much. But, I mean, for some reason, people cannot handle, having another person, like, right up in their face. So, like, you guys can see right now, I'm spawn trapping these guys. I was waiting for some guy with Juice to come sprinting around the corner, because I knew I would die then. Because I couldn't handle that with an ACOG Type 95. But, you know, it could happen. Oh, sorry. It's very early in the morning. I'm homesick from school, you know. But anyway. So, that could be a really, really useful death streak to get out. Another useful death streak for getting out of spawn traps would be Revenge. That's probably the most underused one. It was probably only used during, like, the first week of the game by people who just unlocked it and wanted to see what it did. I actually usually put that as the death streak when I play, Infected. Just so people can, see if the person starts moving, something like that. But it's sort of useful for getting out of spawn traps. That's probably the least useful one. I really wouldn't recommend that. But also another idea of something I thought that would be pretty fun is going into a search game and having like half the team try hard and, you know, try and win at least one game, and the other half the team purposefully die 4 times in a row with Juiced. and then they just like start off the next game and like they all have juice, so they just sprint across the map and try and mark out the whole other team like straight off spawn. I don't know, I thought that would be a pretty fun idea to do one day. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, so that's juiced. Next would be revenge, which I pretty much went over. That's really not that useful. I really wouldn't recommend it in any way. There's a lot better when it comes down to it. So the next one, Final Stand. May I just say Final Stand is one of my least favorite death streaks. My least favorite is Dead Man 10. Final Stand is one of my least favorite death streaks, and the main reason is because people just don't get it, or people in gaming companies just don't get it. We keep telling them we don't want Final Stand in the game, and they continually respond with putting Last Stand as a perk, putting Final Stand as a perk, and it just doesn't work. I don't understand what's so difficult to understand about this. You know, we're pretty clear on our opinion here that we don't want that there, but for some reason they are very persistent. And my response to that is just that Final Stand it's so noobish. Nobody really wants to see that happen. Nobody wants to use Final Stand. Nobody wants to see you use Final Stand. And to people that do use Final Stand, usually they're either using it for that prestige challenge where you gotta get Final Stand kills, and I already figured out how I'm gonna get that. And I'll explain that in a minute. Or they're just people that are really want that extra edge because they're aware that they're not that great at the game. And that's understandable, you know, no hate. Some people just aren't as good. And, you know, Final Stand, if that's what's gonna help you win, okay. But, you know, sometimes that's how it works. But see, that guy right there, Final Stand, how much did that really help him? Like, did he even get a shot off on me? He didn't even get a single shot on me. So I don't know exactly what he's aiming for with that. I don't know what he's hoping for. That really didn't help him. But, like, and that guy in there actually fell into Final Stand. Trezo's told me that, so I probably should have called it out to him, but anyway. So Final Stand, it's really not that useful. It'll get you a kill every now and then, but it's not that useful. And anyway, guys, for those wondering how I'm going to get that prestige challenge, because I hate Final Stand, I rage about it all the time, and I refuse to use it. I actually plan on putting Final Stand on one class, getting myself purposefully killed 4 times or 5 times, however many times it takes to activate it, in a row, and then trying hard. And then I plan on doing this in team deathmatch so that it's fair to the other team. Even if I get a kill in Final Stand, they're getting 5 free kills before I start doing anything for the 1 kill I might get because of Final Stand. So that's how I plan on working that out in kill-based games, strictly so that they can, you know, so that they can get something out of it. You know, because I hate being that. I will never be that guy that rocks Final Stand. And honestly, if I put on Final Stand and tried using it, I wouldn't get that far. I really don't go on my death streaks that often. And if I do, it's usually like once. Maybe twice if I'm getting really spawn trapped and I'm alone. Which is why I usually play team deathmatch when I'm alone. Anyway, we're starting to run out of time here, so Dead Man 10 is my least favorite. It's essentially the same as Final Stand, except you can almost always grab a kill out of it. It's really, 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 really overpowered. Because it's got a bigger blast radius than any other explosive device in the game. It's bigger than C4. And it can take out a ton of people. It's really powerful. So that's pretty much what I have to say about that. It's strong. It's good. I mean, if you're going to pick a noobish death streak to use that, not Final Stand. It's just better. And another note, I actually have the actual official guidebook for Modern Warfare 2. And they actually thought about putting it in Modern Warfare 2. I actually have a full description of it from Modern Warfare 2's guidebook. But Prima, the company that makes the guidebooks, they always get earlier versions of the game so that they can make the guidebook and it can be out for a release the same day as the game. And they decided to take it out of Modern Warfare 2 rather. And for some reason they decided to put it in Modern Warfare 3. I'm really not sure if they had that planned out the whole time or if they just can't accept the fact that we don't like when they put things that allow you to live longer in the game. Juggernaut, Final Stand, Dead Man 10, etc. And lastly is hollow points. This is mainly used in GB because it's the only thing that's actually allowed in GB is hollow points. But pretty much, guys, it's a good thing to use. I would recommend you run that on like a sniper class or an MK14, maybe a Type 95 or an M16 class, where the bullet damage actually will matter. But for the most part, I really wouldn't care about that as much. My recommendation, guys, is Juiced. It's so overpowered. And anyway, 38 and 3. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.